And welcome back to another episode of Scrolling Out Loud. On today's topic, we're getting into gaming. As a avid gamer myself and once upon a time a streamer on Twitch, I've been playing games since I could remember.
Yep, I had to give him one topic. I'm gonna try really
hey,
hard.
You play video games sometimes too.
Yeah, PlayStation 1.
No, you play Mario Party with us.
I mean, I don't think, when I think of video games, I think of like Call of Duty and Fortnite. I can't find the people before they shoot me. I can't do it.
Yeah, we tried playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, just
once.
him and I, and he killed me literally
and I would stand
every 30
in the
seconds.
wide open, and I would let her run around and try and find me. And
But
I'd
it's
be
all
in
the
middle.
same color, and I can't. But
yeah.
you use the little circle thing with the thing, and I don't know how to read that, so
I killed her a lot.
I was very frustrated.
But we found some really good gaming stories on the good old Reddit, so we're gonna have to share those with you guys today. As always, please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share the video.
Please.
And as always, I'm David.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get comfy. All right, so my first one is from Am I the Asshole? I'm going to say the this week, not Ann. All right, Am I the Asshole? 28 female, for getting upset at my husband, 33 male, for being 45 minutes late to pick me up because he was playing a game. That was a long title. All right, well, I'm just going to repeat it all again here in a second. Okay, do you think that that's fair? If you told me that you were late because you were playing a game,
Oh yeah, no.
I'd be pissed.
As much as I do like to play, like, no, if I gotta be somewhere, I gotta be somewhere.
Right.
I don't care if I'm in the middle of like an online match where I tell you I can't pause it. I'm just turning it off.
I hear that once a week. Oh, I can't pause it. But it's never like, if it was like a, hey, can you come help me? You'd be like, yeah. But if I'm like, hey, when you got a second.
Yeah, it's
you
different.
always do, though.
It's different.
But then I like sometimes just want to talk to you and you're like, well,
yeah, like if something like, hey, I need help, like I don't care what it is,
right.
I get up and go.
You're one of the good ones.
Uh,
Okay. I, a 28 female, am married to a 33 male with 2 kids, a 2.5-year-old girl and an 8-month-old boy. Long story short, my husband, I almost said wife. I have that, my wife, in my head.
My wife.
Okay, my husband has been playing his new game every night after he gets home from work at 1 a.m. and plays till 5 a.m. Oh, he must, yeah, okay. I would assume that would be okay because the kids will be asleep. Wife's probably asleep.
As long as he's not one of the ones that like screams and yells during the game kind of thing, yeah.
All right, and gets up at 11 a.m. to spend 1 hour with his family. Him sitting on his butt till I tell him to do something. That's not nice. Then leaving for work. I rarely go out anymore. Maybe twice a month if I'm lucky, and he was supposed to pick me up from my friend's house at 10 p.m. He was 45 minutes late. Me thinking it was because the baby needed settling, only to find out that he got caught in a game and he couldn't leave. So probably what you were saying, like it was a live game. Like, do they usually last 45 minutes like that?
There's some where I don't generally play those kinds of games where the matches take that long. Just because I don't have that much of an attention span.
You can't save it until after
but I know
you beat the
like,
boss or something.
Like, WoW, when they do raids, like some of those like take hours.
Oh, we don't know what kind of games he's playing.
So yeah,
You're
it could be something like that.
Okay. When I got upset about it, he gaslit me and made me feel bad about going out because he doesn't give me crap about going out. But when he plays his game all night. So he plays his game all night. So I cried myself to sleep around 1 a.m. Then he woke me up trying to initiate sex. Wow, because that's what you need.
Of course.
And when I didn't want to, he asked if he could hop back on his game. So I said very rudely, sure. So he didn't and fell back to sleep. Meanwhile, I cried till 7 a.m. Aw. I'm at my wit's end. I have no money, no job, no license/car, and no family able to help. I've tried asking about couples counseling, and he said that we could do it on our own. So like not couples, just separate, I guess. I call him out on his shit. He changes for a day or two and then goes back to the same old. I do all the cooking, cleaning, childcare, laundry, and wake him up because he doesn't wake up to an alarm. So, am I the asshole for being upset that my husband was 45 minutes late because he was playing a game with his brothers?
No, and then also the fact that he gaslit you
I think this
because she said that she doesn't go out very often.
right.
And if she's a stay-at-home mom, which is what it sounds like, she deserves to have her time too.
Right. This sounds way deeper than the game. I think that the game, the 45 minutes late, was like her final straw.
Well, but she made a point to say, like, when he's spending his 1 hour of family time before he goes to work,
He's sitting on his ass.
like he could have not stayed up so late after getting off of work to play the game, go to bed, wake up a little bit early and spend more time with the family, kind of a thing.
Well, it sounds like maybe he's a 2.5-year-old and 8-month-old, so they're not going to school, but it sounds like it's like the morning bustle. You know, like they're up, everybody's getting breakfast, everybody's getting dressed. Like that's not quality time with your family.
Yeah, but it's still at that young age. It's, oh, dad only sits around for an hour in the morning.
Like play with me, yeah.
Yeah, like you can still play with them in the morning and stuff. But I mean, I also understand of the thing of a new game coming out and wanting to play that constantly. Hell, I'm doing that. I've been doing that recently.
Yeah, but not like this. So
Well, no, but I'm talking about like being excited about something new that came out that you want to play all the time.
right. So he gets up at 11, spends an hour. So then at 12, he's going to work.
Yes.
12 to 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And then he's playing from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Yes.
Then going to sleep, then waking up at 11. So he's not getting very much sleep, I feel like. That's not, how is he, okay. Well, and then she has no job, no counseling, that's the next line. No money, no job, no license, no car. Like, it almost sounds like she has no freedom. Like, that's her job in his mind. Like, you cook, clean, and do the kids, and then that's what you're here for.
Yeah, but it was
like a financial abuse almost.
What she said is he was gaslighting. He knew he messed up by being 45 minutes late because of whatever it was that he was doing on the game, and then made it her fault, being that because she wanted to go out and have some her time, and that's not okay.
Right. A lot of people are saying, like, he's a grown-ass man. You're not his mom. Don't wake him up. Like, don't do all the things. He's not doing anything for you. And then almost every comment she makes is, my husband works 60 hours a week. Okay.
That doesn't give him an excuse to act like that.
Right. Yeah, there's nothing about what kind of game he's playing,
but
which it doesn't matter.
She also feels stuck because she doesn't have any support other than him.
And
so
2 times a week talking to other people, that sucks.
So if she was to bring it up and cause an even bigger argument, she's got nowhere else to go.
Right. Nobody here. No, yeah.
Not the asshole for that whatsoever.
No.
It doesn't matter what you're doing or what I'm doing in a video game, that if you need help, I'm going to be there on time.
Well, I think we have like a rapport, I guess, where if I'm like, hey, if you have a second, then you're allowed to finish what you're doing. Like, it's not like a, hey, do this now. Like, I've never been like that. But, like, I know that if I'm like, hey, I need you, fuck the game. Like, you're going to come. That's just the way that it is.
And I've done that plenty of times.
Right.
And it's been times when I've been playing, like, online, with friends and stuff, like, hey, I got to go.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
I mean, I don't do that often, but...
No.
But you know that if I need you, you're going to come. Or I know that.
Yeah. All right. My first one, comes from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my kid I would help him get a Switch if he can beat Ocarina of Time?
How old's the kid? Okay.
My 10-year-old kid has been saving his money, birthday allowance, etc., for months now to get a Nintendo Switch so he can play Breath of the Wild. Right now, he has saved up $200. At his current allowance of $10 a week, it will take him months to be able to afford it. I know he really wants it, as all of his friends have one, and he hasn't been obnoxious about it. Just diligently saving up his money. Now I have to say, he's a really good kid. Kind, smart, does his chores without complaining, friendly to everyone. He's been making great grades in school and was even made captain of his soccer team. Instead of making him do more chores to earn more money, I thought of a more fun solution to help him get his Switch. I told him, if you can beat Ocarina of Time without Googling for help, though I would help him along the way if he got stuck on my old Nintendo 64. I'll pay for the rest of your Switch and get you Breath of the Wild. Wife was initially opposed to the idea, but then thought it could be a fun father and son bonding thing, so she went along with it. Part of my reasoning, too, is I just want him to appreciate how far video games have come, and Ocarina of Time is a timeless classic. He jumped at the idea. After a week of playing, he's already at Zora's Domain as young Link. He seems to be having fun with it and hasn't gotten too frustrated yet. He's only played Minecraft, really, so the dated graphics don't really bother him. But anyway, I told a couple friends about it, and they think I'm a massive dick, that I'm trying to relive my childhood vicariously through my son, and that I should just get him the Switch because he's already such a good kid. Now I'm having second thoughts, and I'm feeling bad about it, but he does seem to be enjoying the challenge. So, am I the asshole?
All right. I'm not going to lie to you. Most of that went over my brain. I don't know what it... When I heard Breath of the Wild, is that Zelda?
Yes.
Look at me go. And then I noticed switches, and but what's Ocarina?
It's Zelda on the Nintendo 64.
Oh, so it's the older one.
Yeah, it's the Nintendo 64 one.
In my brain, I thought that was like a big boss of some game.
No,
okay.
It was the Zelda that was on Nintendo 64.
Do you think that that's a 10-year-old could do that? With
I did it when I was that age.
So it's not like an impossible thing.
No, and it's a, and he's not saying that he has to do this in order to get the Switch, because he's already. Whoa, okay, that about went bad. Like it's just a little fun challenge to help him pay the rest of the way. I was just
trying to understand like why he would be the asshole. Like, why are the friends saying that? Just because he's trying to relive his. He's not.
This comment kind of says it without me trying to do it.
Okay.
I mean, to them, it sounds like this is the OP commenting.
Okay.
The first person said, "Not the asshole." Sounds like a fun idea. And then the OP commented, "I mean, to them, it sounds like I'm forcing him to play an old video game before he can play the new one. And I'm robbing him of making his own memories with video games." When that's not what he's doing at all. He didn't say, you have to do this in order to be able to get this. Right. It was, hey, here's a little challenge and I can pay for the rest of this for you.
Well, I mean, if you're
looking, help you along the way.
Right. But if you're looking at it from, stepping back, it's going to take him months to earn it. But this, he gets to spend time with his dad. His dad's helping him. And 2, he's going to remember that for life, that he played an old video game with his dad on an old
That's memories console. I have.
Right.
Because when I got stuck on Legend of Zelda, because back then I didn't understand what the hell was going on.
Right.
My dad would come down and help play it, and then we ended up beating it together. Like,
well, you guys do it. You and the kids, like, all the time.
Even on Breath of the Wild, like, they needed help. I figured it out and helped them with it.
Right.
It's just I don't think he's an asshole. I think thing.
That's so if you put it in a different perspective, like I was just thinking, like, what if it had been an old car? Like a dad and his teenage son. You can have this car, but you have to help me fix it to make it run. I feel like that's the same because you're spending time together. You're earning it.
In a sense, yeah.
But I do understand what he's saying. Like, I want to show him how far the games have gone because they really have.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they look like mini movies at this point.
Well, because, like, if I would have had that Legend of Zelda when I was a kid, it would have been over.
Right. So I don't think he's the asshole. What's he voted? Not the asshole?
Not the asshole.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
I think it's a cute little opportunity.
Yeah, it's a fun challenge, and he could beat it in a weekend.
Right.
Really.
Instead of saving for 10 months, like, or however months, $10 a month. I think that's
$10 a week, but
a week, same. But still, it would take him months to get it. And he's already shown that he can save, and he's being responsible, and he's a good kid. So why not give him a little bit of fun before you get it? Like, play this one, see how it goes. It was great. And then now you're going to move up and play the next one that's harder or better looking or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's better than playing freaking Majora's Mask because that one's fucking tough.
I have a feeling that this whole episode's not going to be very English to
Well,
me.
because that and Ocarina of Time, it was more of like you just go here, do this thing, go to this dungeon, done.
Mm-hmm.
But in that one, you have like different masks that help you do different things, and it's a whole.
I'm trying so hard, babe. No, I do understand because like playing the Tomb Raider.
I was about to
On the
say all
PlayStation
you played was
1.
Tomb Raider.
Oh, I played a lot of the racing games, but the Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 1, that was easy. But then when you got it on the Xbox a couple years ago, when that new one came out or whatever, I tried because I was like, oh, I'm going to relive my childhood. Nope.
Yep, it's not the same. Not
It
at
looked
all.
a lot better. Alrighty, so stepping away from video games for a second. Still a game. This one's from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for picking a dinner that my girlfriend doesn't like while we were playing a game?
It's like rock, paper, scissors kind of a thing.
Yep. My girlfriend wanted us to play a game where we go to the grocery store and play rock, paper, scissors to determine what we'll eat for dinner that night. I've seen those on TikTok. You know, like where they pick it and then turn around and whoever's is better.
Yeah.
We should do that. We do 4 rounds. 1 for appetizers, dessert, entree, and a drink. Oh, this sounds so cute.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. I won 3 out of the 4 rounds. Appetizer, entree, and dessert. So he got them all except for drink. That's
He should have
dingus.
let her win. Something.
Don't let me. Yeah, something. I picked frozen pizza for the entree. Okay. To which my girlfriend said, I'm not eating that. I don't like frozen pizza. I said, oh, I'll pick something else then. And then she said, no, you won. I can't tell you what to pick. So I chose frozen pizza. She was then frustrated and quiet with me throughout the rest of the night. Even when I mentioned, okay, I'll put the pizza in the oven for 19 minutes, she said, I'm not eating it, so you don't have to tell me, in an annoyed tone. Overall, she gave me the impression that I did something wrong by choosing something she didn't like. But at the same time, I feel frustrated that we agreed to play a game and then she ended up not liking and not eating what I chose after losing. Am I the asshole?
I mean, no, I don't think so. Because if this is something that you guys regularly do, that's what it sounds like that they've done it before.
Play a game. Well, maybe she saw it and thought
Or
it would go better,
if it was a first time thing, then it's like,
yeah, but you won. I mean, this kind of like.
How did it say how old they are?
No, I'm assuming they're younger. I don't know though. So we kind of do the same thing. Like each week we have a movie night, and whoever's movie night it is, we rotate through the family. They get to pick dinner, and you always pick the dinner that I don't like. But it's your week.
I pick something different every time.
I know, but the tortellini soup.
If anyone picks something that you don't like,
Bo gets spaghetti every week, every time, which is fine. I suck it up.
It's not that you don't like spaghetti. It's that we used to have it so much.
I know. But that was the only thing the kids would eat for a long time. But I do understand the like, dang it. But I would never throw a fit. I would never not eat it. That's dumb. And who doesn't like frozen pizza?
That's what makes me make it like in a way kind of make me think like they're younger.
Right.
Because it's if we're gonna play this game and if I win, I get to pick what we're going to have.
Right.
But if it was just for the fact of like I don't like that kind of pizza, then okay, we can pick something else.
Like pizza, but
like a different, like if it's like the toppings that she didn't like or something like that, then I can understand that. But it's, I guess because I like frozen pizza, so I don't.
Maybe he was going for the easier, like it's easier to do.
Maybe.
Because say he got like, or he was just feeling pizza. There's some nights where I want to feel pizza, but it's also easier. It's faster. What if they were going to watch a movie after and then do the adult thing? I don't know. Because
you can't play a game when you know the consequences and then be mad at the consequences.
Right. So a lot of people are saying that you guys, is she 28 or 2? So I'm wondering if she's 2 or two.
Then
Because someone said
there's a different red flag in that
I know.
situation.
Because someone's like, Jesus, is she 28 or 2? So I'm wondering if somewhere in the comments he said she was 28.
They went and looked at the profiles and they
right.
People, it's crazy to me how much information these commenters can find on these people. It's insane sometimes.
I mean, I'm FBI, just saying.
I'm not.
So a lot of people are just saying she needs to grow up, and this is passive aggressive BS. It's definitely a red flag if she's doing this for
because he was
one thing.
He was willing to change it,
right, for
her, and then she's like no, and then got upset when he stuck with his choice.
Right, but I'm wondering if she ate the other stuff, like say he got like boneless wings, pizza. What was it? And dessert would be ice cream. You know, what if she?
Oh, what did she get?
Drinks.
So he got appetizer, dessert, and entree.
Right. So what if he picked like boneless wings, pizza, and ice cream? Did she eat the ice cream and the boneless wings and not the pizza, or did she just shut down and throw a hissy fit and not do any of it?
Yeah, but that's what we're just limited on information at that point. But
I feel like if you acted that way, you never would. But if you acted that way, if I was in this situation, I would never want to play a game with you again.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna, like
it'd have to be something like that I really did not like for me to I wouldn't even act like that. But
I mean, I think after 87 years of us being together that I know that I'm not going to make you go to Chipotle and then walk around the mall. Like I'm not going to pick something that you don't like. That's not, and
it's
you
not
wouldn't.
that I don't like Chipotle. It's that Chipotle doesn't like
you. But you know what I mean? Like I'm not going to choose that because I know that. Like, but me and our daughter go to Chipotle.
I would still eat it.
Right. Well, there's times
also
where I bought you
I'm hungry,
Chipotle.
but
Chipotle is Chipotle. Chipotle's a life. We need one here in town.
I don't know. It's like I said, if you're not okay, fucking words.
I know they're not here today.
If you don't like the consequences of when you lose, then you can't play the game. It's point blank period.
Well, and it's the same with anything. If like you ask your girlfriend like, "Oh, what do you want for dinner?" and you give her 2 choices and she doesn't want that, and then she like keeps saying no, and then finally you just go home.
Hey, I'm stopping for dinner. Do you want anything?
Right.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Get me whatever.
Right, and then she doesn't like what you got.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think she's just immature.
If they stay together, if it's a new-ish relationship, they'll figure it out.
I mean, it sounds like they live together, right?
Almost, in a way.
Or like they're hanging out and like one of them has an apartment. They sound older than. I mean, they could have just went to mom's house if they're teenagers.
Either way, yeah, but
gotta grow up someday.
All right, my next one comes from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for letting my wife win at video games?
Nope. Do that always. Do it. I don't know, depending on how competitive they are. Like some things I'm like, don't let me win. I want to win for real, for real.
Okay. So my wife is 29 male, 31 female, is very competitive, and we play a lot of games together. She's also kind of a poor loser. Not enough so that she gets actually upset, but she doesn't like losing. She's really good at board games, card games, and stuff like that. And I'd say we're pretty close. We have a pretty
words, bro.
Okay. I'd say we have a pretty close win rate, depending on the game, of course. But she's really, really bad at video games.
Did you write this about me?
Mostly due to not growing up with them like me. Despite this, she loves playing them, which is awesome. So yesterday we were playing Mario Kart, and I wasn't giving it my all. To even the odds, now I didn't fold completely, but I made some bad shots and purposefully missed shortcuts and stuff like that. At the end of the night, I won 6 races and she won 5. It was really fun. Afterwards, she went for a walk and I kept playing Mario Kart for a while. When she got home, she watched me play for a while. Then she got really quiet and asked me, "Did you let me win before?" I said, "I don't know if I let you win. And she said, well, you sure as fuck didn't drive like this earlier, and got kind of angry. She kept pressing, so eventually I caved and said, fine. I didn't go all out, but I think it's more fun that way. Then she demanded we play another race and told me to go all out. So I did, and crushed her. She got really upset and said that it's degrading and belittling and that I'm treating her like a child. I apologized and said, I didn't think of it that way. I just thought it was more fun for the both of us if the races were closer. Then she asked me about a bunch of other games, board and video, we play if I let her win at those too. Oh. Some of them, mostly fighting games, I confessed that yes, sometimes I let her win. We had a fight about it, but I still stand by the fact that there's nothing wrong with me handicapping myself to make it more interesting. I'm just not interested in destroying anyone when playing. I don't just do this to her. If I'm playing anyone at any game and I notice that I'm much better at it than they are, I hold back. Obviously, I apologized and I think we're cool, but I guess we'll see next time we play a video game. So, am I the asshole? I couldn't read to save my goddamn life.
Welcome to my world, buddy. I'm on the fence because if I say we were playing a video game and you were like, like when we played Call of Duty that one time, it wasn't fun for me because I couldn't get any further.
But I wasn't going all out in that either.
Right. And I 100%, you made it very clear that, oh, I'm right here. But like, I don't see the fun in losing that bad. That's not fun. And it's just like, say, wrestling. Like, you don't, at 45 pounds, you don't wrestle a 190-pound person. It's not fair. Mm-hmm. So either they need to find games that they're both, that doesn't take much skill, like tic-tac-toe and shit, or she needs to get over it or not play anything.
Because, I mean, yeah, but like I've done in that, like,
right.
Because obviously I've been playing video games almost my entire life.
Yeah.
Like with the kids, like if we played Mortal Kombat, I wouldn't move. I would just stand in my spot and they could do whatever, but I was not allowed to move my character. I had to stand in one spot.
Right. Well, now it's different, but when they were little, yeah.
Even still, I did do that.
When they played Mortal Kombat recently, though.
Like any fighting games that we have, like if there's a fighting game that I've played with them, I stand in one spot and I don't move.
Well, that doesn't make it fun either.
I still beat them.
Because you do one like matchup shot thing. But I do understand where she's coming from, because that is shitty to realize that that's why you won. But at the same time, if you went all out and you crushed her, then
you would
that's
never
not fun either.
Win.
Right. Like, part of playing a competitive game like that is the back and forth between the people. Mm-hmm. Like the jokes and the shit talking and like the fun of it. Mm-hmm. But I can't talk shit on you if I'm 7 laps ahead of you and I passed you again. Like that.
Well, there's even with my friends, like we would play like fighting games and stuff, and all they ever played was like Madden and shooting games. Mm-hmm. When
you've played them all.
My catalog is very wide. And we're playing what Dragon Ball Z fighting game, and they had never played it before. Mm-hmm. So I picked the weakest character that I could find, and they could do whoever they want. Mm-hmm. And I would go all out with that weak character. And it was like a thing.
Is that still fun for you though?
Yeah.
Like knowing that you're, that you could.
Well, it's my friend, so I'm talking shit the entire time.
No, I know, but like knowing that you could win, that you could crush them, like, is that still fun on your part if you go half-mast or if you...
No, because I know they can do the exact same thing to me in other video games.
So do you think that he felt bad or was still having fun?
Like losing?
No, like just not
like handicapping himself? Yeah. Because that's still fun because you're it's a challenge upon yourself to...
He's just changing the challenge. Not be first, but...
Like what? Like it's a hard to word it. I just
didn't know if it was like him not having fun anymore.
I'm not playing super bad, but like I'm just like I'm not trying to go all out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just having fun.
Right.
Like
just dicking around.
Like, and just, yeah, like I'm jogging while you're at a full sprint, but I'm still having fun kind of a thing.
Oh, okay. I mean, then no, I don't think he's the asshole. I think that if he would have played it different, like, oh, I think you're so cute when you think you won, and I just wanted to see you win. Like, if he would have turned it, maybe, I don't know, maybe that's gaslighting. I don't know. But
like I was just having fun. I didn't want to.
Right.
I didn't want to turn it into an uber competitive thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but she's very competitive, so that doesn't help.
See, that's where, like, at that point, she just needs to, in other words, get good.
Yeah.
So she can be on his level.
Or tell her, you practice all week, and then on Friday, we'll go and try to be like, let's do one final race, but you have a week to practice and make it like a thing.
I don't, it's just me. I've never been the sore loser type.
I haven't either.
Like, I do give it everything that I have to win it, whatever.
Right.
But if I lose, I'm like, well, damn, that sucks. But I've had friends who
throw shit,
get mad when they lose.
See, that to me is just, why would you do that then? Why would you put yourself through that?
It's different when you're in like the big tournaments with a bunch of money.
Well, yeah.
Like, yeah, I've put all of this time into this to get this prize.
If you make like a stupid mistake.
But like, we're just chilling on a couch, dude. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah, we can reset it.
So, yeah. But, yep. He wasn't not the asshole, but.
Yeah, I don't think so. Hopefully they got over it.
Get good, kid.
Okay, so mine's from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for deleting some files on our shared laptop to install my games?
I mean, did he delete like pictures of kids or something?
Oh my God, could you imagine? I know, I have so many pictures of my kids from the same day, but each one is different to me. Even though it's the same smile, I'm like, I need them all. I need them all.
I had like thousands of fucking screenshots of my alarm.
Oh, yeah. Back when my other iPhone, I think you had to hit, I don't remember, but I had a lot of screenshots.
Well, because like on mine, because my volume and my power button are on the same side because I have a Samsung. Fuck
Lame.
off.
Don't get me started.
You go to, like, I would go to hit it and it would hit both of them and it would take a screenshot and I'd have so many freaking.
Well, mine does that because mine are on the other side. So I hit now that with the new update, it used to be big snooze and little stop, but now it's big stop, big snooze. And if you, like, I so many times accidentally hit stop and then I'm like, well, I wanted to snooze it, but I realized, like, I lay there and I'm like, it's been more than 8 minutes. So I get up.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at snoozing. Okay. My girlfriend, 26 female, and I, 28 male, have been living together for about 2 years. We share a laptop since hers had an unfortunate accident with coffee about 6 months ago. Oof, I've been there. She's on her final year of her PhD program studying something in marine biology. Studying something in you don't even know about your girlfriend's. Okay. Yesterday, I was trying to download some games from the Steam sale.
It's where you buy games on the computer.
Okay. Just 3 or 4 titles. Does that mean games?
Yes.
I've had on my wish list forever, but kept getting storage errors. I checked our disk space and noticed her university folders. Oh,
he knew what he was deleting.
Okay. Her university folder was taking up almost 180 GB. Is that a lot?
Gigabytes, yep.
That is a lot, though?
Yep.
I looked through it. He probably scrolled. And saw mostly videos of fish, spreadsheets with numbers, and multiple copies of what looked like the same document with different dates. She's in marine biology.
So then it's not the same document.
Oh, what a dip-dop. Okay.
Dip-dop?
What?
You've never in your life said dip-dop.
Well, today. TM that.
Oh, my God.
Clock it.
Shut up.
I don't even know if I used that right. Alex will smack me. All right. I looked for an external drive to move the files to, but I couldn't find one. So he probably looked in a drawer. I texted I texted her asking if she needed all those duplicate files, but she was in the middle of some lab work or something. This guy doesn't seem like
I don't think he likes his girlfriend.
Right. And she didn't respond for hours. I had already promised my friends I'd be online for our weekly gaming session, so I made what I thought was a reasonable decision. I moved the oldest looking files, usually those are the ones you need the most, that appeared to be duplicates to the recycling bin to free up space, about 85 gigabytes worth.
Yeah.
So that's more than, that's almost half though, 180. When she got home and opened the laptop this morning, she had a complete meltdown. Apparently those duplicates were different versions of her thesis drafts with important changes, and the videos were from experiments she's been running for months and months. She's saying that I deleted irreplaceable data and that she needs it for her dissertation defense next month. Oh no. I genuinely thought that she would have important stuff backed up to the cloud or something. That's what a normal person would do. He's a dipped up. I even suggested that she could probably redo some of the experiments if needed, since she still had a few weeks, and I offered to help her rewrite some of the text parts on the weekends when I'm not playing my game. Throw him in the trash, prison, something. I don't understand why she's acting like I intentionally sabotaged her. It was just a misunderstanding about storage. She hasn't spoken to me since and is staying at the university library trying to salvage what's left. I feel bad that she's upset, but I also feel like she's being a bit dramatic and should have been more careful with her work if it's so crucial. Am I the asshole here? I'm trying to make space for something I enjoy after a stressful work week, and I didn't know those files were so important. Damn. Top comment is, if this is real, then you need to get a vasectomy and never ever reproduce, as you are too stupid to procreate. If it's not real, my point still stands. Either way, do not procreate. You are the asshole.
Like I don't know. Like, dude.
So if so originally her laptop shit the bricks.
Yeah.
Well, so then she's in school. She probably can't afford a new laptop at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
She probably spoke to him, was like, hey, can I use this laptop? Like, we're going to share it, blah, blah. Why couldn't he go get a different computer or take 5 minutes of your life, run down to Walmart if they have what do they say? The
external hard drives.
Yeah. Or like a SD thing. Or floppy disk, however old he is. Like, they probably don't even make a spot for that anymore. But
no.
But something. Or since she didn't reply for hours. Okay, wait till she gets home. Just because you told your friends that
because she was doing an experiment or something.
Yeah, she was or something.
Like you clearly don't sound like you like your girlfriend.
Yeah, you don't know her, you don't like her, nothing.
Because like I said, like you said, it looks like they're duplicates of the same folder with different dates. Then obviously
it's not the duplicate.
They're not the same.
Right.
Because if it was literally a duplicate, it wouldn't have a different date on it.
Right. Don't delete things that are not yours. You're the asshole. All of this over games. Yeah, you deserve what she gives you. Sorry, this should belong in You're the X or r/am I the X.
Definitely.
I hope so.
Because I know, like, his theses and dissertations and shit, I know those
take a while.
Those take so freaking long.
Well, in experiments, you can't. That's something that takes weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and months of data. So you can't like redo them, because what if you gave this fish sugar water? What if you gave this fish salt water? Like, you can't recreate that because it's already been done. Oof.
Yeah, I don't even have words for that, because that's just blatant stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
is all that is.
So I went to his thing to see if there was like an update or anything, and it's literally like scroll about gaming stuff. And then Trump versus Epstein, which we're
I'm
not
on
getting into
that.
that. But yeah, a lot of it's literally video game stuff.
Well, that's all I used to use Reddit for was like, how do I get past this part in a video game? And it would pull up Reddit.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't, like, before I knew about any of these podcasts or whatever, I just thought Reddit was for like video game stuff.
Oh, yeah, I never got on
listened
Reddit until
to the Smosh Reddit channel, and then you told me about Two Hot Takes, and then Thread Talk and stuff, and then I was like, oh, I didn't realize that's what Reddit was.
Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts. That's how I got into it, was from podcasts. Yeah, he's the asshole 100%, and I hope he's the ex.
All right, my next story. Am I the asshole for wanting to play video games instead of watching TV with my wife?
Yes, absolutely. 100%. Throw him away.
Throwaway account for obvious reasons. A little backstory to Tart. Tart. My wife and I, 25 female, 25 male, have been married for a little under a year. We were together a little over 5 years before we got married, but we didn't live together. My then girlfriend would occasionally stay over at my apartment since she was living with her parents, and when she did, we would spend the entire day, night, morning together, as that was pretty much the only time we actually got to be together, both working or in school. Now, when I get off work, my wife and I will usually eat dinner together and watch some TV. We typically have dinner around 5, and around 8 or 9, I like to go play video games with some friends of mine from school. This is primarily the only way we interact anymore. But my wife gets frustrated saying I'm not spending enough time with her like I used to. I've tried explaining that before we were living together, I wouldn't play video games when she was over because that was the only time we had together. But now that we're living together and see each other all the time, I don't think that's a huge deal, that spending time playing video games in the evenings rather than just watching TV. Am I the asshole for wanting to play video games instead of watching TV with my wife?
Okay, so he's saying that he didn't watch video game or words. He didn't watch TV that night, and then she got mad, or she's mad that he went at 8 o'clock every night.
No, this seems to be an ongoing issue.
So they need to come up with like a plan, because one, I don't think that his title makes him the asshole, but I think it's perfectly fair, and that's something that he does. He enjoys, maybe not every night, but if that's his wind down time, his, whatever, like, you go in your room and play for a couple hours every night. Like, that's what you like to do. But I'm also watching my show that I binge things, and you're not watching it. So, like, that's my time, that's your time. Like, we're existing in the same house, but we're not together.
Yeah, but also our situation's different too, because we work together.
We're literally together 24/7.
Spending our time together too at work as well.
Right.
And then even when I do go in, like, my room, because I have my computer and my gaming stuff in my own little room, I don't just sit in there and like walk myself away. Like, no, I come out and hang out, and you come in there and hang out, and it's different.
Right.
But there's a couple edits. Okay. Edit 1, I usually play until I go to bed, which is typically around 11 or midnight. Oof. My wife is often still awake watching TV in bed when I come in.
Okay.
And then edit 2, this only applies to working days. We spend a majority of the weekends together, either doing chores, running errands, watching TV, etc.
So I think that maybe she would feel better if he set like a time. I mean, it sounds like he kind of does, but like set a time. I'm like, hey, on Monday, just Monday through Friday, I'm going to be in here from 8 to 10. That's only 3 hours. But still, like, I'm going to, set times and be like, I'm going to get off at this time. Like, it's an unwritten thing that you come to bed at 10:30, depending on the day.
So
But
there's
I'm the same way.
top
I'm going to
comment. If I'm reading this right, and please let me know if not, you're the asshole. You spend from 5 to 8 with your wife, so 3 hours, and 8 to 12 playing video games with your friends. You're spending more times with your friends than you are with your wife, and that should not be a nightly case. Maybe you can compromise where 3 days a week you play games with your friends, but the other nights you spend solely with your wife.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. But he also
That's
does
why I said
all
that, 'cause
weekends.
that's what you were saying.
Right. All weekends too. Sounds like he doesn't get on at all during the weekend, and it's only during working days. And maybe that's the way that he winds down. Like, I wind down with either a drink or coffee at night and watch my shows.
Yeah, but there's also been times where I was playing a lot, and you're like, "Hey, I wanted to spend more time together," and
right. I'm feeling neglected, my dude.
Okay, and then it's
but
whatever.
That's a thing
that's a communication thing. Where she's clearly communicating that she's wanting to spend more time with him, but he's saying,
shooting her down.
He's saying that now that we live together, I don't have to.
It's like I think the disrespect in that comment makes him the asshole.
Yeah, he was voted the asshole.
Right.
But like, if it would have been like, because all it comes down to is communication, and she's communicating how she's feeling, and he's saying
it's not being received.
Well, I spent more time when we were not getting to able to spend time together. I didn't want to play, but now that we live together, I shouldn't have to spend that much time with you.
Right.
Which should not be the case.
No.
At all. If anything, it's
when they've only been married a year, they're still newlyweds.
Yeah, but
they're supposed to be all over each other. I don't know.
Because I definitely have had friends where, like, that played video games, and that was like, they would make their girlfriends sit and watch them play when they were over, kind of a thing. I'm like,
bye. I'm leaving. Like, if this is my time, I came over to spend time with you, I'm not gonna watch you play video games.
Like, it's different if they liked them too and they played. That'd be a completely different story.
I mean, there was times when we were dating that I would go hang out with you and I would watch you play video games. But
yeah, I would ask.
I liked laying on the bed next to you and we would talk and you'd play video games.
And be like, hey, can we do this or watch this? I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done.
Right.
But
I liked seeing you.
It's you communicate how you're feeling.
Yeah.
And if you have a worth a shit partner, then they'll reciprocate what you're communicating.
Right.
And this guy clearly isn't doing that.
Yeah, it's a give and take, and he's just taking, not giving. All right, so my next one is from Am I Overreacting? Am I overreacting? Game-addicted husband lost his mind. My 43-year-old husband has been playing an online game for about 10 months now, and his personality changed drastically, and he has fallen in love with a young Vietnamese girl who connected with him through the game. Now he wants a divorce and to move to Vietnam to be with her. What can I do to convince him that he's making a huge mistake?
He's getting scammed.
Right? That was I think that's why I stumbled, because as soon as I saw that she wanted to move to Vietnam, she wanted him to move. That's where I was like, I've seen this episode of Dr. Phil. I've seen it. It's been there a bunch of times.
I've heard and read so many stories of it
says young. I wonder how young, because he's 43.
These dudes get onto these games where it's open chat and you can do all these different kinds of things with people, and they meet these people who more than not who think they are women or girls, think that they are guys,
right? And they
start extorting them for money.
Yep.
And what they'll start doing generally is they'll start talking, and then they'll get a phone number that's not to this person, and they'll start sending pictures, and then the person will be like, well, I have this picture of you now, and I know that you're married, so if you don't want your wife to find out, send me money. Or
they'll get in and tell them everything they want to hear, and then
I'll post this picture on the internet, kind of a thing.
Right. So blackmail. But then they'll be like, well, I won't be able to talk to you for a couple weeks. After they've been talking for, whatever, and telling them what they want to hear. And they're like, well, why not? well, I'm being kicked out of my house because I have to come up with $300, or my phone, and they're like,
I
oh,
can't eat. Can you
yeah,
DoorDash
let
food
me
to
send you,
me?
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
So
Do not redeem.
top comment is what's the game, because everybody wants to know apparently. I forgot the name of it at this moment. I'll try to take another peek when possible. He's on the damn tablet as soon as he wakes up in the morning and never puts it down. So
Tablet.
so I'm wondering like if it's like a
No, they
you
have.
can't talk to people on those though.
There's like games.
Like Roblox kind of thing.
There's games that are like that, like that are kind of like World of Warcraft and RuneScape and stuff that you play on tablets and stuff,
Right.
where you meet people.
So, if there's no brain tumor discovered to the account for this idiotic change, so over Reddit, it's been a big thing, the brain tumor. Like, there was a guy that was like off his rocker and he was acting weird and he was gonna go move to Vegas to live in the hotel. It was a whole thing, and it turned out that he had a brain tumor. And then there was another one that turned out they had a brain tumor.
A bunch of people bring up that kind of a thing.
Yeah. So, and it's been a thing, like a real thing. But they're saying that if he doesn't have one, then there's nothing you can do. Like, leave him. That's how you do it. Sorry, he's fallen down the rabbit hole, the really bad rabbit hole. Mm-hmm. Everyone's like, leave him now. That's how you convince him. It sounds like every other Redditor, but the case may appear that he's fallen for someone that might not even be real and just extorting him, like we said.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad. There's no update. It's from 98 or 91 days ago, so we probably won't get one.
I guess it's just me also, probably because I've read and heard a bunch of these stories where I don't even really like talking to people online that I don't know.
I think as a mom, like, it scares me now.
Even like just because I've been playing this game, Arc Raiders, and in the game there's proximity chat, which means you can turn it. Yeah.
I want to hear you. Hello.
I say that a lot. You can turn it on and off. But even then, like, I'm still sketched out about just like talking to random people.
Well, you talk to one wrong person, you're fucked. Well, I don't know if that's real or not.
It would take a lot for that kind of a thing to happen in that game. But like, if that's just like, even when I would play Call of Duty and like my cousins and friends would talk and chat on the headphones and stuff, I'd wear the headphones, but I would cut the mic off.
Well, they all sound like they're 5 years old on those mics.
Well,
like,
and then
literally.
in the Arc Raiders game, you can put a voice changer on, and a lot of them either try to sound like a girl to like get sympathy out of people because nobody wants to kill a girl. I just shoot everybody. I don't care. And or like to sound like a little kid to be funny.
Yep.
But I've never really been one to play like those kinds of like games where like World of Warcraft and stuff like that, where you have to talk to a bunch of people.
Can you put World of Warcraft on an iPad or a tablet?
Zero clue.
I'm wondering what kind of game. It doesn't say. Like, they did ask, but she said that she couldn't figure it out, that she would take a peek, and never said anything after that. But I'm wondering what kind of game you could play international like that and talk enough to. What if it's like Words with Friends?
There's a lot of like, because mobile and tablet games have gotten like, they damn near look like games that are on consoles. And there's even like tablet games are so good now that they get put onto consoles and stay the way they looked on there. So it could be a number of something. I
mean, I remember I tried to play that Words with Friends. Words with Friends. And there was one guy, I don't know if it was a guy, I assumed it was a guy, like almost every other time he would try to talk to me and try to get my number. And I'm like, bro, no. Like, you would match with random people, but like somehow I kept getting matched with him and he kept asking for my phone number. And I'm like, you see my profile picture and that's all you see. So then I switched it to like so they give you like options and then you can pick your own Facebook profile picture, but they're like little like cartoon things. And I switched it, and then he never like, maybe he didn't pay attention to my name, but I was like, knowing that I have a child and knowing how like persistent some of these people are scares the shit out of me.
Well, for girls, it's way worse.
Right. Well, and thank God that my kids are smart, and my daughter will literally tell me anything and everything. So, take that with a grain of salt, because everybody can lie, but I feel like I raised them right to be like, stranger danger, no thank you.
Yeah, but if this dude's that far gone that he's wanting to move to this place and never move to another country,
right, at that,
all the way across the world, and never met this person and willing to divorce his wife over that, she needs to get the fuck out fast.
I wonder if he sent her any money. Probably has.
More than likely.
And how much, and like she could file for divorce and have him, you know, not have anything.
Depending on the game, because I know like in like just Fortnite, for example, like you can send people, like you can buy like the skins and send them to people. So who's to know that he hasn't done something like that in this game? Mm-hmm. Depending on what it is, like if
they can cash out on it somehow, or
some of these games have like markets that sell for real money online and stuff like that,
which is ridiculous to me. But, yeah. I can never imagine getting that deep into a game.
Oh, there's some that gets real deep,
like paying real money. What was that one that Farmville, people spent millions of dollars to upgrade, and I'm like, it's a computer game, bro.
And it doesn't. Gives you nothing back in exchange.
Well, and the same with like the Pokemon. Oops, sorry, the Pokemon one with the balls. There was, I think that they didn't have to have sponsor or ads or whatever because people spent so much money in the game for the balls. Mm-hmm. It was like a big thing. It was like $1 billion or something spent on just the balls.
I think it's called like a game called like, I think it's like Counter-Strike. It's kind of like a Call of Duty-ish style game, but you can open up they're like loot crates, and it gives you a random thing. And like the best things to get in there are like knives. Mm-hmm. But some of these knives are going for like thousands of dollars, like real world money. And
I'm in the wrong business, like, bro. I need to go get all that and sell it.
Like Tim the Tap Man does it. Yeah. And he's got some of like, they're called like one of ones, which means there's only one of these in the entire video game. Mm. And I don't understand how it's worth money, but it's worth some freaking money.
That's crazy. And people pay real adult money for that.
Yep.
That's wild. What kind of job do you have that you can spend adult money on these things?
You're Tim the Tap Man.
Touche. Real adult money.
Got completely off the subject of the story, but
I mean, it fit. All right, what you got, buddy?
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my best friend's girlfriend to stop calling video game bosses by stupid names?
Oh, cute. Let her do it. Little dipped up.
Me, 17 female, my best friend, 18 male, and his girlfriend, 18 female, Leah, have been playing this 3-player multiplayer game for 2 months now. The problem is Leah is naming the bosses stupid names like Bug Queen, Bald King, Tentacle Monster, and it annoys me. I have ADHD, and it's hard for me when Leah calls them by these names and I can't identify exactly what boss she wants. I told her to stop doing this, and she said it's just a joke. I told her she wasn't funny, and she just confused me about everything. And my best friend told me to just chill out. I asked him if he thinks these names are funny, and he said they aren't, but Leah is free to call them whatever she wants. Today, I found out that they continued to play the game without me. Aww. Instead, they invited Leah's brother, and I felt hurt. I messaged my friend, but he didn't reply yet. Am I bad, or am I bad for asking her this?
He did try to communicate it.
She.
Oh. I thought.
OP is 17.
Female?
Her friend is,
okay.
is 18 male, and his girlfriend 18 female.
Okay, so 2 girls and a boy. Okay, so she did try to communicate it. It'd be different if she's just like one day snaps. I can't say much about it because I do the same thing. Like
I do it.
The other day was probably like 2 years ago, but you were playing a game and I was trying to ask you what the name of it was, and I was trying to explain it, and I said like the spider lady that turned into a pig, whatever it was. I remember that. You figured it out.
Yeah.
And but I can't remember names worth shit. Same when
Me either.
when we try to watch the anime things, like I don't remember their names.
Especially some of these games, bosses' names and stuff. Like,
I didn't know the bosses had names.
Mhm.
Like a big ogre thing. They have names. Like I would have called it an ogre thing. Shrek looking motherfucker. Yeah. So I don't think that he's bad. She. But I do feel bad for her that they left her out. That sucks.
I think like it's like she's the girl's free to call him whatever the hell she wants.
Right.
It's so
She could have made like a list, be like, hey, this is this one, and like a owner's manual. But if it was bothering her and she communicated that and then they both like teamed up on her and was like, shut up. That's not nice. I feel like she was doing her part in respectfully saying, hey, let's not do this. And she explained it that the ADD, ADHD confused her.
That doesn't give you an excuse
To communicate it?
No, like saying that you have ADHD, so you have to know that these have to be called this by their certain names. Like that doesn't like if this is how this girl has fun with games, you can't stop her from having fun.
No. I'm not saying that she's in the wrong or in the right. I just think that I appreciate her communicating. She told them
she needed
why.
to go about it a different way. Be like saying you're not funny. You have to call them by their certain names.
Right.
Like, hey, why do you do this? Like these bosses have names and it kind of messes with how. It
confuses me. Yeah.
Like it takes away from my immersion of playing the game or something. Like communicate it in a different way. Be like, but instead of you're not funny, call them by their names, kind of a thing. Like, cause just hypothetical, like if that was you and I had a girlfriend and you did that, I would do the same thing that this guy did. Like she's just having fun. Like it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
But if you would have communicated it in a, like, but these guys, they're teenagers, 17 and 18. It's communication is still kind of,
they're still forming their
anger
cortex.
is the leading thing at that age. Let's see one of the comments. You're the asshole. You're overreacting in this situation. Your ADHD is your responsibility to manage and not a reason to demand someone to stop using funny nicknames. You are reading way too much into it and looking for a reason to be hurt. Apologize and move on.
Right.
And then another one says exactly what I was saying. Like you could have explained you were struggling because of it and asked politely on what to do.
I don't agree with that they're finding a reason to be hurt because I do feel the left out hurt. Like finding out, like say I was planning on going to dinner with you, Nick and Krista and me. Well, if I found out that you, Nick and Krista went without me, that would hurt. And that's my right to feel that. So I don't think that she's wrong to feel hurt for that. But she also...
But the reason why they're doing that, I think that they're justified as well because...
Right.
Again, it goes back to some of the other stories. It's a communication thing.
I feel like this one's an everybody sucks.
It just says asshole, but...
At some level. I do think she sucks the most.
That's what I do, especially when I was younger.
Yeah, that's hard to remember all that.
I couldn't tell you half of the names of bosses in any of the games that I play.
Well, and a lot of them aren't like Tiger Man. They're like Octobrachia, things that aren't normal to say. You know what I mean?
I'm not even going to try to say some of the names of the bosses.
Exactly.
Like in Elden Ring, I couldn't even pronounce half of the freaking bosses' names in that.
That's what
game.
I'm saying. So it's a hard thing to do
so
normally.
I go and make them up.
Right.
So it's a thing, but to each their own.
All right. So my next one is from Am I the Asshole? Am I an ass? Why do I keep saying Anna? Okay. Am I the asshole for not waking my roommate up for a job interview after he stayed up gaming all night? Right. I did the same thing. I, 22 male, live with 2 roommates. One of them, Jake, 23 male, has been unemployed for a few months now, but he recently lined up a job interview that he said was a big deal and could help him get back on track. The night before the interview, he was up until like 4 a.m. gaming and yelling on Discord. I went to bed around midnight. The next morning, I got up at 9 a.m. and saw he was still knocked the fuck out on the couch. His interview was at 10. I made coffee, ate breakfast, and left for class without waking him. He ended up missing the interview and was pissed when he found out that I knew the time and didn't wake him up. I told him, "You're an adult, you knew what time it was, and I'm not your mom." Now he's sulking around, and our third roommate says that I was kind of an asshole for not giving him a heads up, but I genuinely feel like it's not my job. Am I the asshole?
I mean,
Your face. I
would say yes, but in a set, like, in a way, not really. Because again, it's not your responsibility.
And he knew that he had a job interview, and he stayed up till 4 a.m.
Like, you're not like
playing a game. That's on him. That's your fault.
I would, like, in a way that I would say, I was like, that's a dick move, but understand, kind of a thing.
Right. That's
like,
one of the
I'm not gonna like if I was the other roommate, like I said, I could be like, man, that was a dick move, but I understand that's his fault for staying up that late.
Well, it doesn't sound like he's, tiptoeing around trying not to wake him up. He's not intentionally doing that.
They went through the normal routine of what they usually do.
Coffee, breakfast.
You knew you had a job interview at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
That, and it's your responsibility.
At the very least, take that night off from playing your video game. Because he's been unemployed for a few months now. That means that he's probably used to staying up till 4 a.m., sleeping till 1 or 2, whatever. And so he's used to that. But as a 23-year-old male, 23, Jake, you should know, I got to get up early. I got to shower. I got to do all the things, get ready. I have to find the place. I have to make sure that I have all my stuff ready. I have to dress nice. Like, let's cut it at, 1, 2, not 4.
Be an adult.
You would think. So honestly, though, at that point, it's one of those, like, you fuck up in some way or another. You're never going to do that again. You're going to realize I lost out on this opportunity. It was going to be my next, big deal and could get him back on track. Who knows? You could call them and be like, "Oh, I went to the wrong place." Or, don't lie. Like, "I'm so sorry I overslept. Try to get a second, whatever." But you fucked up. And maybe now he won't. He won't fuck up. He'll set his alarm at 7 to get there by 10. You know what I mean? Like,
it would have been different if they would have been like, "Hey, if I oversleep, could you like wake me up?" kind of a thing. And then they did that and then didn't do anything. Right. Then yes, you're an asshole. Like, yeah,
but you would think that if it's that big of a deal, you're going to make sure that your ass is up.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, if, like, just as like a precaution, like if I don't wake up for my alarm, I don't wake up for my alarm, like, hey, could you make sure that I'm up for this kind of thing? Like, and if they agree and then don't do it, then yes, you're the asshole.
Yeah, but that also sets the precedent of if he did get the job and he stayed. But
that's when you have to be like, okay, I'll do this one time.
Right.
Kind of a thing. But that's, again, dick move, but understand.
So, top comment, which honestly, I think I would, just because I'm a nice person. Not the asshole, but I would have probably thrown something heavy at him while walking out the door saying, "Heard you had something important interview today." Like, hey.
Yeah.
Bro. Honestly, I feel like I would have to keep the peace in the roommate circle. Yeah, it's not your job, but I also, I would want someone to do that for me.
If he said that they went to bed at 12 and heard them up screaming all night on Discord and whatever, like,
Like, get up, be like, bro, you
I'm
have an
losing
interview
sleep,
in the
so
morning.
this is on you, dude.
Right. I don't know. Yes, it's not his job, but it is the friend thing to do. I mean, maybe he forgot to set his alarm, or maybe maybe he passed out and didn't.
Did it say they were friends or just roommates? Because there's sometimes that's different.
I live with 2 roommates.
So it's.
But it sounds like they're, I don't know. I think I would have woke him up just because I'm a nice person and to keep the peace in the world.
All right.
Last one.
Last story of the night. Coming from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for deleting my roommate's 100-hour game save? Using a throwaway because my roommate follows my Reddit account. I, 23 male, recently moved in with my college buddy, Mike, 24 male. We've both been avid gamers for years with a shared love of RPGs. When we decided to live together, we pooled our resources to get the latest gaming console and some shared titles. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt was one of our mutual favorites. Mike dove in before I did and got incredibly immersed in the game. Over a month, he mentioned he put in over 100 hours completing side quests, obtaining rare armor, and progressing significantly in the main story. A few days ago, eager to start my own journey in the game, I accidentally overrided Mike's game save, thinking I was creating a new slot for myself. By the time I realized my mistake, his entire progress was gone. Mike was understandably livid when he found out. He explained how he'd painstakingly completed challenging parts of the game, and my mistake had undone all of his effort. I apologized profusely and even offered to buy him a new game or help him replay parts of it, but he said it wasn't the same. Some of our friends believe it was just an unfortunate accident on my part, while others think I should have been more careful given how much time Mike invested. I genuinely thought I was setting up my own save slot and had no intention of erasing his accomplishments. But seeing how hurt and upset Mike is, I'm starting to feel like my negligence might make me the asshole in this situation. Am I the asshole?
Okay, so I don't understand a lot of that, but is that something that would be easy to do?
No.
On accident?
Used to be, yes, but now with these games, especially because I've played The Witcher, when you go to create a new save slot, it says before you do it that all progress before will be erased. So it tells you before you do it.
Is it one of those things that are like a bunch of where you have to click OK, it comes up? Maybe he was just fast clicking and be like, okay.
I think it does, I think it gives you like a couple prompts.
Not just like. So I do.
Because I know it used to be that like on games like some Nintendo 64 games, because it saved automatically for you, right, that if you hit new game, it didn't give you a prompt to say, if you do this, all progress will be lost. It just did it. But now because of that, a lot of these games nowadays have it where if you hit new game, it will say, are you sure? Yes or no? Because all previous progress will be lost.
So can you set up a new game slot without deleting his? Is that like a profile? Like,
see, that's one of the big things that I don't understand, because I know on consoles nowadays you can have like, I have my own profile. Right. Bo has his own. Alex has her own.
Yeah. Is it like that?
But it's almost sounding like they're on the same profile.
So
which I don't know why they would do that.
Because I know that you played. What's the game with the dad and the son? They're like Vikings.
God of War.
Okay, so I know that you played that, and then Bo was playing it, and he had his own. He was at a spot, and you were at a spot. So like, I there was 2 of the same game.
There are some games where like there's you can only have like a single person playing at once, and then there's some where you could have. There's like 6 save slots for 6 new games. There's some that are like that, but The Witcher is not like that.
So The Witcher, you can only have one person ever?
But on the console itself, you can have like.
Well, it sounds like a computer, yeah.
This says gaming console.
Oh, I thought it said PC.
RPG, I don't understand why they didn't have their own. thing because you can share the games, but you have your own progress on each profile. So to me, it sounds like they're on the same profile for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I do believe that it was an accident, but at the same time, like,
But they're 23.
Yeah.
And if they're that much of an avid gamer as you say you are, you know that these things happen. And with The Witcher, I got so freaking mad. Like, I had gotten to like the very last boss, and this game.
What was his name?
I can't pronounce it. It's somebody in the Wild Hunt. That's all I can say.
The Wild Hunt guy. All right.
And I got to the very last boss. Like, the game was over. And the game got corrupted in it.
How? What happened?
Just the file saves. Something happened in the console.
Like the internet messed up, or?
No, I don't know what happened. Like, I couldn't.
Was that here or the other house?
This was years ago.
Oh. So when did The Witcher come out? Like PlayStation 4?
3 or 4.
Does that change it?
What?
The probability that he acts it. Like, because I know PlayStation 5 is like big and new. Well, not new, but since it was back on those game consoles,
No, that doesn't change it.
Okay. I'm glad you understood what I was saying.
But like, I got to it and it wouldn't let me enter the final boss arena. Like, there was like some invisible wall, and I did everything that I needed to do. Aww. And I didn't go back to that game till years later and beat it because I was that frustrated because I didn't want to do all of that again.
Right. So that's probably where the roommate is his head's
because
at.
This one is like,
he's like, I just fucking did all that. I'm not going to do it again.
Because this one is like, there's multiple different endings that you can get, and you have to do certain things at certain points. And without having to look stuff up, you're not going to know what to do, what you did that time to make it the same experience, and your immersion is completely lost.
So what do you do then? Just move on?
Yeah, you just have to move on. It sucks.
And there's no way to get it back.
Nope, not at all.
I mean, even if you took it to like some $1 million person.
That's happened to me in many games. Like, in one of the, I think it was Breath of the Wild Zelda game, Bo accidentally saved over one of my slots, and I'm like, well, I mean, that sucks, but I have to start over. I can't be mad at a child.
Right.
It'd be different if one of my friends did it. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Like, you knew better. Yeah. I mean, they're still young, but yes, you're right. If they're avid gamers, but honestly, like, taking it as face value, I want to believe him. I want to believe that that's, it happened. It's a mistake. Sorry. It sucks. I get it. But then there's like a bigger part or a smaller part in me that's like, well, did he do it because he was jealous that his friend was so far? Because it sounds like they got the game together. They were both excited about it, and he just had more time to put into it. And since he was bragging about it, was he like, oh, this will be a believable thing. I'm just going to race it so that I can get further than him. Like, was it a jealousy thing? That kind of thing.
Well, and then there was another one like that I heard on Smosh, and it had to do with Animal Crossing. And Alex plays that. I have zero idea information on any of that stuff. But apparently, like, on the like, no matter what profiles, how many profiles you have, there's one island. Like, Alex has her own little island that she, and these friends got the game, and like, it was either their boyfriend or roommate or something had put a bunch of time into their island.
Oh, Alex put a lot of time in her island.
The person that wrote the story was like, well, I want to have my own island. So they deleted their entire thing.
Yeah, Alex she's played.
Because in that game, I'm pretty sure it goes by like actual time. Yeah.
Well, the other day she logged on and was like, oh, I've been here for 2 years or whatever. Yeah. And it's like every day, and it tells you. So like, if she doesn't log on for like the weekend or whatever, it'll be like, oh, welcome back after 3 days, or you've been gone for 3 days. This is what happened. I have never played the game. I've just watched her. Like, every once in a while, she'll show me around her island. She's got like a whale shark and like a big aquarium, and then she's got like the seating area with the fire, and then she's got her neighbors, and she's got her flowers, and like she's got people on her island, and she wants to kick people off of her island. They're not people, they're animals, and she got like this leopard thing, and it is very cute. But I'm not gonna lie though, up until probably last year, I thought Animal Crossing was the one with the, what's it called, Frogger, where you leap.
Oh my god!
And you try not to get hit by the logs.
Yes,
that's
Frogger.
That up until then, because Animal
But
Crossing.
just imagine, like if I was to go and delete all of Alex's progress, how upset would she be?
That's sad. Honestly, she'd probably never go back to it.
Probably, and that's probably what's going to happen with this guy. Especially with just me having played The Witcher and all of the expansions to it and everything, I would not do it again. I tried and I stopped because.
So if you went on to my Candy Crush and deleted it, that's probably how he feels.
More or less.
Because I'm on level like 4,000 something or 15,000.
Because in that game, like you have to level up and then you get like armor that gives you like certain powers and like.
Well, and he said that he found a lot of side quests and stuff. And I remember, like, I know that you've played those games.
There's some parts in that game where it's like, I never want to freaking do this again because it's either that hard or it's that boring.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean,
I'm not a gamer, but I have respect for gamers.
I've been.
I wanted to be a gamer for a while. I just can't. I just can't do it.
The first game that I remember playing with, it was either with my dad or my aunt, was The Lion King on the Nintendo.
Oh, what was that? I used to rule at Oregon Trail. That was my shit.
They have a newer one of that.
I saw that. I kind of want to play that. I don't know. I'm not like a computer or like controller game person. I'm a mobile game person, and I rock that.
Well, there's a lot.
Like strategy. Is that what they are? Strategy games?
No, there's different.
No, the ones that I play.
Puzzles.
Yeah. I'm really good at those. Not like actual puzzle though.
No, it's still puzzle gaming.
Like the sugar it's and the.
It's like
Candy
problem
Crush
solving. Like it's
Yarn Frenzy. Like I think it's relaxing to me, but it also works my brain. Like, yeah. But I do get frustrated. I'm like, dang it. Not as much as you. You get real frustrated sometimes, but. You're really good at things. You beat and that's the only thing I hate about you being a gamer is you spend $70, $80 on a game. Not much anymore because they made them better. But literally like on Friday and then Sunday afternoon you're like, I beat it.
Yeah, but I'm also
like, waste of money, bro.
The Blockbuster era where
you had to get it done.
You had to beat it
in 3 days. Or renew it.
You only could afford it for a day.
Yeah.
You had to beat it that day. Otherwise, it went back, and you didn't know when you were going to be able to rent it again because if you went back, it could not be there. It's a
popular game, yeah.
And whatever.
But you're really good at problem solving and doing there's been games that I played that I'm like, will you beat this level for me? And you do. You're just a smart boy.
It's just need to have a fresh eye on things sometimes.
Yeah.
But that was the last story of the night.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I really thought it was going to come in and just go all the way over my head.
Full-blown nerd.
Some of it did, but I think, I do think that I understood a lot of that. Like, I sympathized with a lot, and it wasn't as much
because it wasn't really like, it wasn't, because I knew what you were thinking when I said I wanted to do this topic.
Right.
You were thinking it was going to be like a bunch of like gamer terminology and talk and stuff like that.
And I would have been lost.
I already knew from watching some of the podcasts that we watched that did gaming that that's not what it is.
Well, once
gaming is just like the overall lining of what's actually happening kind of a thing.
Well, if you guys have any topics you want to do every week or twice a week, every other episode, I'll pick up. So mine's next. I gotta find one. But give us some ideas.
Suggestions. Also in the comments, let me know. She probably wouldn't even understand like what your favorite
or try to confuse me. I love
video
that.
games are. I've got a lot. I've been sinking over 100 hours into Arc Raiders here recently.
Oh yeah, well I got you on sugar.
And the burnt peanut.
Oh God.
He's got everybody captivated right now. Going for VTuber of the year. Gotta get the goop.
Oh, stop. That and 6'7", I'm over it.
I don't.
No, not you, but that's all I hear is goop
I
goop.
avoid it like the freaking plague.
What did I say? Dip top?
Dip
Maybe
top.
that's where I got it from. You saying goop goop?
I don't say dip top. I can tell you
No,
that right
but it
now.
sounds the same. Like, what do you say when you walk around? You gotta get the goop goop. What is it?
Goop.
Goop. Yeah, but you say it, something with it.
I say goop, goop, goop.
Oh. You sing it though. Goop, goop, goop. When you walk around. I don't know what you do.
My goopa, my goopa.
There you go. That one.
It's because someone took that song.
Yeah.
I can't say the words.
Right.
But he says it, and that he says that, and someone turned it into that song. It's hilarious.
Wow.
Like, is that the actual words of the song? He's like, Goopa's got a goop a little.
Welcome to my world, people.
I can't help it sometimes. But side tangents aside, please don't forget,
We need a counter on the
like, comment, subscribe,
All
share
the
the
things.
video to everybody that you know.
Yeah.
Still need all the engagement, but loving what we've been getting so far. And we will see you on the next one.
Love you. Bye.